Jaya He, Jaya He, Jaya Jaya, Jaya Jaya, Jaya Jaya He. Jai Hind.
Director. Campus principal. DRDO. IMR, Indian Institute of Military Research. Small millets ఉంటాయి కదా. Previously, the director of Sorghum Research. But 7 millets add అయిపోయినాయి. So దాంతో నేమ్ చేంజ్ చేసినాం కదా, మిల్లెట్స్ రీసెర్చ్. మీకు ఐడియా ఉంటుంది, యాంగ్రూ ఐడియా ఉంది కదా. యాంగ్రూ అటు సైడ్ రాలేదు. యాక్చువల్లీ నేను బిఎస్సి బయోటెక్నాలజీ బాటనీ బేస్డ్ గా చేస్తాను. ఫ్రెండ్స్ కూడా చాలా మంది.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning, sir. Morning.
So wish you all happy Independence Day.
Thank you, sir.
And so 74th Independence Day has been very special for the fact that the extraordinary situation has created kind of technological use in conveying the celebration of the Independence Day, what we are celebrating today. Probably one more year to go for 75th Independence Day. What Prime Minister was addressing today from the Red Fort, I think it has been a very clear message for everyone, all the scientists, technologists, then the farmers, then the industrialists. The focus has been to look at value addition. I think that is the one of the important areas where he says that we have been till now trading only the raw material, but never focused till now on the finished goods to be traded and sold and really exported across the globe. So I think it is an opportunity which the government is really pushing forward in terms of the policy, in terms of the framework, and also network of institutions, markets, policies, and also linking it with the global trade. So that is what I feel is an important aspect. We are on the verge of a new revolution that is going to come, wherein it would be a kind of evolutionary process in the beginning, but the focus need to be on skill development. Probably we produced the largest number of IT graduates, the people who had post-graduation and all these things, but the education did not really focus on the skill development. We all got degrees, but not the kind of skills that were need to be embedded. Probably our generation learned on our own, but today I think we need to prepare the next generation in the skills of not only doing the things and exhibiting the best of the things that needs to come, but probably life survival skills for next generation are very, very important. Because how in a given situation, so everything will not be rosy, but in that situation, how one can survive, then really excel well, and also to see that they will also contribute to the nation building. So in this process, I am very proud that as Team IIMR, we have been able to deliver even in the difficult conditions, and also trying to put together our programs and also the networking in terms of the research activities. From the lockdown in March till now, I think everyone has really tried to put together acts in a wonderful way. Nitty-gritties have been worked out, how work can go further, whether it is the field experimentation or the lab work, and also trying to look at how safely one can work together in an environment which calls for social distancing, and also observing the uh, commandments of not really attracting the kind of problem the world is facing today. So I am of the opinion that together we can really coordinate, work together, and see that what are our goals, and also the mandate that has been given to us by the council. We will see that we will be fulfilling them, not only to the targets that we have fixed, probably going beyond the target is one of the important aspects which we need to look at. And there have been a lot of excellences which we have seen in the last year. And it has been our dream to get recognized in terms of AICRP and Sorghum. So we were recognized last year, especially this year, basically for the best AICRP program, which could have come long, long ago, but probably this was the time we got this recognition. Then previous year for the best institute, I think the list should go on, and people should put together your papers for awards and rewards, because a lot of work has been done. Unless you show to the world what you have done, I think people don't recognize us. So it is just putting together a few hours of our time to record what we have done as an institution, record what we have done as an individual, so that excellences in terms of scientific recognition individually and also to the institution will come into picture. So I'm sure this should really encourage everyone to see that we all put our efforts together for a direction which has been collectively decided. And in this collective wisdom, I think we have a lot to win. And when we win together, probably recognitions would come on their own. And Council, in fact, has been very generous, and also the appreciation what we are getting in terms of the work that has been done, from crop improvement to the value addition to the entrepreneurship development. It's a very unique case of people doing not just the research of evolving varieties and hybrids, but also trying to look at a situation how these crops, which otherwise were not really on the food plate, are being seen on the food plate in terms of the diversity that is being created. The work that has been done in the last 12 years probably would go in the history of this institution as a milestone, because we have been recognized as an institute of sorghum which created range of hybrids and also established seed industry. But today, with 9 or 10 crops in our kitty of mandate, we need to address the research. We need to address how awareness programs could be created, and people will go for these grains. So the climate today is people looking for alternate grains, people looking for kind of new food products, people also looking to have answers to the lifestyle problems. So probably we have our grains which are the answer to these, and people are looking at us to see that to perform better and more and more resources are needed, and I am sure the more and more resources would come. And it's my request that our main program of uh, institutional budget projects and the programs would go on. But more and more scientists, we need to explore the external funding too, because more and more money that is coming in the form of projects would help us, not only institutionally, but also individually, because you will have more resources to use, more people to support your work, and also gives you time to think scientifically, to write more research papers. Probably our efforts in the direction of publishing more should be one of the targets we need to focus during this year, because more publications need to come, which otherwise we have been doing well, but still in the last 2 or 3 years, the number has come down, though the kind of impact factor has gone up, but the more and more number of papers with higher impact factors also need to come. So it is my sincere request, more efforts and time to be devoted in the direction of writing quality publications. We have a lot of data, and I think we need to network together with our AICRPs also, because from next year when the new EFC comes, we will be coordinating not only sorghum but also small millets and the pearl millet. So 3 major crops, crop groups, about 10 crops all put together, need to be networked for both applied research and strategic research in terms of these crops to be looked at to enhance production and productivity. But also the extension is very important thing, and our limitation has been in terms of pushing the new hybrids and varieties. I think that is what is the another second target we need to look at. So this year from Rabi, we would like to plan a kind of operation flood wherein you will push the new varieties. So we would like to target thousands of acres this year, giving the seed free of cost, then creating community seed systems there so that we can buy back, and next year that area itself would get doubled. Maybe 3 or 4 years of our work in the next few years to come, I think we will have new varieties available, the community seed systems getting created around these things, and people using for this. I think this would be one of the important work this institution as a group of scientists we need to do together, not only in terms of the grain per se, but also our leads this year for evolving the better quality nutrition sorghum forage varieties and hybrids with lower lignin and also the higher cellulose, and the impact that has come in terms of research leads from Buffalo Research Institute, from Hisar, has indicated the enhancement in terms of milk yield and also the less emissions in terms of methane. So we have a better footprint in terms of the climate change that is coming in and also the greenhouse gases getting emitted. So we have also almost captured with our new with our multi-cut forage hybrids and also the single cut and the dual purpose type, almost 30 to 40% of the total forage area, which amounts to about 4.2 million hectares. So this is one of the important impact factor we need to say. And third is creating nutrition security with millets will also be one of the major thresholds and the watershed area wherein we need to work. I think taking our technologies, taking our varieties, taking our research leads to the farmer to see that how the productivity increases, the enhancement in terms of the farmer's income that could come. And I think more and more involvement of farmers and federating them as the farmer producer organizations and linking ourselves together with our frontline demonstrations, then the what you call the tribal research programs to the tribal groups, plus farm gate processing, where we are creating almost till now about 7 to 8 processing clusters. I think more and more would come with the money that we have. So with all the collective planning, I am sure it will be a win-win situation for everyone, for the institute, and also more recognitions to come from outside for all your work that we are doing. So a lot of positives from seed production to the extension, to the crop improvement that is happening, to the value addition program and the startup ignitions. And again, it is worth mentioning here that first cohort of our N-grain and seed entrepreneurs in the RKVY Raftar program, I think most of them got the seed money, almost 273 lakhs, about 2.73 crores was the seed money which we won from Government of India under Raftar program. Everybody got support from initial 5 lakhs to up to the 15 to 18 lakh rupees. So this is a very important aspect and recognition fact. Congratulations to the NutriHub team, Dakar and Sangappa and all others who are working there. And also in terms of the crop improvement, we need to achieve more and more gains, break the yield plateau. A lot of things scientifically to look at, maybe with the tools what we are using and also the more what you call the cutting edge technologies that need to be looked at, marker assisted breeding. So these are all the new ways to look at, and I'm sure in the days to come we will have much better varieties, hybrids, technologies, than the host plant resistance getting addressed. And with all the kind of work that would go on, we will have a much better niche in the group of institutions among ICR and also the agricultural research setup so that both of our AICRP setup and also the IIMR as a whole team will have delivered whatever we have planned this year or for the future. Maybe our plans need to be for next 10 years down the line, though we are making plan for the new UFC that is coming in next year. I'm sure the long-term planning and the objectives for both short-term, medium-term and long-term goals will pave way for everybody's target-oriented deliveries. And I am sure each one of us will grow together individually, collectively, and as an institution. So with these few words, I would like to thank all of you for joining today for the online celebration of 74th Independence Day. And the resolve what we are all going to take together will definitely take us to the best of the positions to say that what we are doing is the one thing that really matters, and that's what the stakeholders and the public needs, and that's what we have delivered. So if we can really do this, I think we have done our job. So wish you all happy Independence Day. Congratulations, and hope this independence would pave way for more progress, peace, prosperity, and good health of all. So please take care of yourself, your family. These are critical days, and protect yourself, protect others, and be safe. So thank you very much and wish you all the best. Once again, congratulations, happy Independence Day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So see you all on Monday. So be safe, and we will connect back on Monday again. So thank you and all the best.